Today we are discussing AutoCAD interface. As you can see, this is the AutoCAD interface. This is the cursor moving about. So on this side of the screen, you have a toolbar. Well, let's start with this place. Here you can see here where you can have AutoCAD 2007. That's where we have the title bar. This is your title bar. And then here where we have file, edit, view, insert, format, this particular row, that's where we have the menu bar. And then under the menu bar, we have this. This is the standard toolbar. You can see here we have new page, we have the save, we have the print icon, and then we have the cut icon. So on this particular row, we have the standard toolbar. So now here, we have the draw toolbar. So on the draw toolbar, we also have several icons, as you can see. We have the first one, this is the line. This is the line. This is the construction line icon. And then here we have the polyline icon. Here we have the polygon icon. And then here we have the rectangular icon. This is for creating rectangles. So we have several icons here, as you can see, on the draw toolbar. So now we also have the layers toolbar. This is the layers toolbar here. We have the layers toolbar here. And then we also have on this side of the screen, we have this place. You can see these ones here. We have this what we call the modify toolbar. This is the modify toolbar. On the modify toolbar, there are also different icons, as you can see. We have the copy. This icon, this particular icon is for copy. This for mirror. This one is for offset. This one is for array. And then this is for move. So like that. So as time goes on, we'll discuss each of these icons. So now we also have the visual style bar. Okay, the visual style bar is not displayed here, but I'll display it to you later on. We have the style bar. Now this is the style bar. This place is your style bar. And then we also have the layers. Okay, this is your layers bar here. And then we also have the properties toolbar. This is your properties toolbar. So there is something I want you to know about your toolbar. There are operations that you can perform on your toolbar. As you can see, we have the draw toolbar here. It is located at the left-hand side of this screen. And then your modify toolbar is located at the right-hand side of the screen. Now, you can remove or you can move this particular toolbar out of its present position. Just look at what I'm doing. You see these two bars there? You click on it, you left click on it, and then you drag to your right. You left click on it, and then you drag to your right. Now you can see that it has left this left position. It has moved to the what? To the what? The drawing area. Now this black skin, this black part of the screen is what we call the drawing area. You get it? And then this one that is moving about, that's the cursor. Of course, you're already familiar with that. That's the cursor. Now, in this place, you also have the what? This is another bar. You also have the status bar. Are you getting it? Now, under the status bar, you also have different icons. You can see the snap, you have the grid, you have the auto, you have the polar, and so on like that. That's what we have under the status bar. And then you also have the coordinate. This is where we have the coordinate. You can see as I'm moving this cursor, this coordinate is not stationary. Observe this one. This coordinate is for the x-axis. This is for the y-axis. while this is for the z-axis. So you notice it as I'm moving the cursor, it counts. That's it. So, and then another thing you notice there is that this one is moving, is changing, this one is changing, but this one remains on 0. It's because you can see this UCS, we only have X and Y. So as I'm moving this cursor, it is only the X and Y point position that is changing, but the Z position is constant. So that is why this place remains at 0. You get it? So now back to the draw toolbar. Now, you see that we change the position of the draw toolbar from this edge to this place. So it is now located on what? On the drawing area. Good. So now that it is located on the drawing area, what we can say is that the draw toolbar is what? Is floating. That position it is in a what? Is in a floating position. Now, if you want to return it back, you just left click on this and then you drag it back. Now you see, you can see the outline there. Okay. Now you see the outline. You drag it. So once you see that outline and you feel that the position is okay, you remove your hand from the left click. Good. You can see it now, it has returned back. So what we have done is we have docked it. So that's what D-O-C-K. So it means you can what? One of the operations you can perform on your toolbar is what? To change it to a floating position, which we earlier did. Another operation we can do is to dock it, and which is what we have done. We return it back to its original position on the interface. So get the difference between a floating toolbar and a what? A docked toolbar. So in order to undock it, all you just need to do is you click on this, you left click on this, and then you drag it to your right. That is undock. But in order to dock it, you click on this, and then you drag it back to its initial position. Once you notice that outline, and you are sure that you are okay with the position it is, then you release your left click. So now, aside from docking, and floating, you can also what? Resize your toolbar. You can resize it. All you just need to do is move the cursor along it. So once you see the double arrow, you see, that's what we call resize. Once you see the double arrow, you resize. You can bring it this way. That's what we call resize. So the three operations, we can dock a toolbar, we can make it floating, and then we can resize. And then the last operation we can perform on a toolbar is for us to what? Is to close it. So once you click on this, you close it. You can see it's interesting. So now that you have closed it, you can see that you can no longer see it here. So, and you want to use it on your drawing. When you start your drawing, you will need to use your draw toolbar. All you just need to do is you come to your file, your standard toolbar, any of this, just right click. Once you right click in any of this position, okay, this is your draw toolbar. On the what? You can see your draw toolbar is located on the standard toolbar as well. So if you want to use any of this icon, you can see them here. This is your draw. You have your line, you have your array, you have construction line. Everything is still here under your menu bar. Now this is what we call the pull down menu. This is what we call the pull down menu. When you click on it, you have this sub menu coming down. When you click on it, you have this word sub menu. So now, but in order to return the draw toolbar that was here, all you just need to do is you right click on any of the what standard toolbar. So you can right click here. You can see these are all the what toolbars that we have. And what we are looking for is the draw toolbar. All you just need to do is click on the draw toolbar. So you can see that it's back. Now you can dock it because the position it is now is on floating. So you can now dock it. So now it is docked. Now, after that, we can now, let me quickly explain this as I was explaining earlier on. Here you have the file, you have the edit, you have view. Once you click on any of this menu, we have a submenu coming out. You can see under format, we have layer tools, we have color, we have this. Under tools, we also have all this. So once you left click on this, you have all this. So now there are some things that I will expect you to take note of in this place. Now, for instance, if you click on format, now you can see layer here. Under layer, you have these 3 dots. This 3 dots simply means what? An ellipsis. It simply means an ellipsis. Now let's look for ellipsis somewhere else. Okay, you can see another ellipsis here, double dot. Okay, now let's come to format. Now looking at this layer, whenever you see an ellipsis, it simply means that what? There is what? A dialog box. Once you click on it, it's going to generate a dialog box. Now let me left click on it. Very good. You can see the dialog box. So that's the meaning. So it means a dialog box is going to pop up and you're going to work on it. So let me close it back. Now let's come back to format. Now when you click on this arrow, anytime you see this arrow, that simply means a submenu. You only go to it and then this is your submenu. So that's the meaning of this small little triangular arrow. It only means there is a submenu. You get it? So get the difference. Now, when you click on any part of your menu bar, you have what? A submenu. This is, or you have a pull down menu. I mean, not a submenu, you have a pull down menu. When you click on this is a pull down menu. When you click on it, this is a pull down. This is a pull down menu. So that is clear. Good. So now take note. This is your command window. Where you have this command, that's what we call the what? The command window.